So I had originally bought this for my RV, but I never had to took off. We embarked in the spring, so we didn't need to use it all summer. And I was gonna pipe it through the side window of the pop-out. Never had the necessity to put it in, and it's an older RV, as you've probably seen in some of my previous videos. Got the Grizzly because it was the biggest model because it wasn't very well insulated. The van is going to be super insulated, and I'm wondering if this is going to be almost too much heat. But regardless, this is going in the van. Whether or not this 1/4-inch steel plate up on top will work or not, we'll see. I'm going to see how long it takes to get it fired up. And as you can see in the previous, I've got it good setup. This is an old crucible from it's kind of a relic from the mid-90s from a place in downtown Tempe called Java Road. And when they closed up shop, they sold a bunch of stuff, and I grabbed some tables, and I grabbed one of these. This is an old, some kind of forgery crucible. You can see here, this is where the molten product would come out, whether it was bronze or steel. It's heavy. It's like 100 pounds, so it's always been a pain in the butt to store and to move around. But I've held on to it all these years, so. Yeah, this is 1/4-inch steel plate, and it's kind of weighty. I want to see how much heat it puts up, whether or not I'll be able to cook off it. That's a little warm right there. Whee. So right there, so I can still touch it out here. Alright, we'll see how long this takes. But I can still touch it out here. Go like that. Yep, we'll see. That's warm, really warm, really warm. But out here, I can hold my hand. Same as back here. I would say this has been going about 20 minutes. We'll see how this old skillet works. I use this for a lot of stuff. Make a lot of cheese crisps and hot melts and stuff like that with it. Can probably fit about 2 hamburgers in there. It does have a lower lip, so it kind of makes a mess, but I think that's partly why I want to test this out. I'm going to throw some butter on that and see how long it takes. We can shift this over and we can share the hottest part. Alright, we'll put some butter on that. See how long it takes. Alright, it's only been a couple minutes. Just enough time for me to get this ready. I'm going to throw this up on here. Actually, even put those back there. Still hasn't moved. It's like 15 minutes, 20 minutes. That's just like 5-10 minutes. Alright, let's check up on this. Looking good. We're starting to get hot. Oh, see that? The fan just started moving. Nice. Fan just started moving. testing whether or not I want to put this in my van. We'll see. Thank you. I was going to put it in my RV, but then I ended up switching over to a van. I'm like, it's a little better for that. Yeah. Oh, it's been several hours. It's all cool. The fan stopped. Just a little bit going. So I would say no, I will not cook off the top of this. If anything, you'll be able to keep some water warm. Yeah, that's warm. Just barely burned. The onions, I mean, you can see. So I would say no. So it really did help hold back the heat, the rising heat. So that would be one main thing I would do. Reason I would put it in the van is it would help keep water warm to help keep the moisture in the van, because the wood will really dry everything out. But overall, I don't think I'm not going to be able to do more than keep water warm. So maybe warm some bread up, but I think it worked pretty good. I mean, it's been several hours. I actually went in and took a nap, fell asleep. I absolutely love this stove though. It was really nice knowing that at least the fan will get going, because that little fan will really help out move hot, warm air around the cabin. On the pipe, I don't like the pipe. That was just a last minute buy. I think I'm gonna go onto their website and see what they have, but I'm really only gonna need like a little 2-foot piece. So the rooftop side of it, the permanent side of it. The ideal way for me to have my van set up is that I'm gonna have a marine hatch right up there toward the front of the cab, and I'll just be able to open that hatch up, and I'll be able to put my Starlink up out there. I'll be able to put the flue on, the cap onto this, and that way I wouldn't have to get out of the vehicle. The weight of the steel, storing it, I don't think it would be that big of a deal. Trunk area, I think it would just really help control the heat that's going to be, the roof is only going to be 2 feet above that. So ultimately I'm super excited to install this. I just got to figure out where. I have a couple of positions in the van I'm considering. But anyway. Unsweetened